Oh, yes, we're back. Top of the morning. Good Monday. Like I said, we're gonna get into some other type of content, which all ties in together. Like I said, we talk a lot about female nature and red pill, black pill, all that relationship type shit. But what I learned, and I always said this, it starts and it ends with the man. And what I noticed, a lot of women act the way they act because a lot of you niggas act like bitches. It's a lot of bitch assness. I've been said this. This is a prime example right here. This Irv Gotti. This man been talking about Ashanti for the last 10, 15, 20 years. Every time he get on a platform, he got to express, he got to tell a story. He got to kiss and tell on some chatty patty jaded type shit. Like you can tell he jaded just by his mannerisms. When you want to know if a man is jaded or not, take a look at his mannerisms when he get to talk, because he's trying to talk with confidence, but a man only talks this in this fashion when he has his ego damaged and a chick played him. But you gotta think, at the time, I want to say this man was married, so you got to know the game. She didn't choose you. She went with Nelly. Okay, you already got a chick, and then not even so much. You built an empire. But again, that's why I tell you, money. A lot of people think money changes a person's character. It reveals it, because the money in a lot of cases comes with the fame. It gives them the exposure. It puts them on these platforms so you can really see who and what you're dealing with. This man talking about this woman. This woman been nothing but respectful. I haven't seen her get out of pocket. She's living her best life. She fine. That's what it really boils down to. This woman still fine. I think she got a multi-millionaire. I think she got a high caliber guy that's not on Front Street like that. I think he's a businessman, something to that effect. And he can't take it. His ego, his soul can't take it, because he feel his woman got took, in quote, not his woman, but in his mind, she was his woman. That she got took by a man of a lesser caliber. This is when guys get to talking in this fashion. Let that shit go. You gotta let that go. This is the prime example of a square. It's L7. The reason why a lot of you guys think you can get on Facebook and Instagram and you're gonna talk a woman or talk women back into position. That shit, nah. You going on, everybody got a podcast now. Yeah, we did that shit back in, and it's in the tuck. But we started that in 2016. We was highlighting all of these issues. You see these popular guys talking about this and this, that, and the third. Go look up Double Cup Convos on Facebook. We did this back. We started these type of conversations back in 2016 with bringing women on, all type of stuff, all LBGT. We did all of that. But everybody got a podcast now, and the guys are more vocal, which, okay, you want to get the message out, but all you do is whine and cry. You don't really come up with solutions, and the solutions is simple. It's self-development, and you have to raise the bar. When the thing is, when you raise the bar and you raise your own standard of how you operate, you sacrifice. You end up taking a lot of losses, and that loss is pretty much like fat. It's no different than eating the same foods every day, working out 1 to 2 times a day. It is critical, but it's rewarding. You miss out on the cheesecake, on the burgers that you see your friends posting on Instagram and Snapchat and all this type of shit. You miss out on that, yet you get the long-term benefits. So when you raise the standard, you can't go and fuck on this 300-pound chick no more, because that's all you can get right now. You can't go do that. When you raise the standard, you got to go 6 months without getting some pussy. You got to go a year without getting some pussy. You can't just hit this chick because she easy. Nah, that's the problem. You want to bitch and complain about women not doing this when you ain't on shit. You ain't putting in no work. You ain't doing nothing. You just think she's supposed to lay down. You ain't that guy. Yeah, so what you would do, you would lower the bar. You would go fuck with the big chicks, the chicks that got multiple children by multiple men, and you know they self-esteem shot to hell. And it's an easy lay for you. It's a layup. No, I'm a Steph Curry. I want to shoot that boy 2 feet behind the 3-point line. Anybody can go shoot a layup. Anybody can get a layup when ain't nobody looking. That kiss and tell is a no-no. It's a no-no. Now, do you want to give some game and give a testimony on what happened, on what made you, get a certain perspective? Okay. You do that discreetly. But you don't name dropping and you bringing in Nelly and all of this. You don't know what this man got going on. That can trigger some issues in his current relationship. That's sucker shit. Now, if Nelly run up on you and slap the shit out you, now it's going to be a problem. See, that's what we need to bring back. A lot of guys get on the internet, get the capping and all of this. Nah. Talking down, talking on other men's business and all this type of shit. Nah. You violating. Certified L7. This man been talking about this woman I know on several interviews. And this was a side chick type of dynamic because you was married, I want to say. Niggas jaded. You can't be jaded. If the chick choose up on another, if she move on, she move on. You move on. But it's that ego. See, men get in this position when their ego has been damaged. He can't let it go. He don't know what, and just think about it. If he's still married, how would his woman feel about him talking about a side bitch that moved on with her life? Jaded. He been doing some sucker shit anyway. He been doing that. Y'all get on here with this bravado talking like you real and 100. Man, if you gotta say it, you ain't that. You ain't that. It's simple. Do the work, set the bar high, and this goes across the board. If you got 10 men on the same shit, that standard is going to resonate. It's going to echo. But again, I understand we're in a society where, again, only the cream of the crop going to rise to the top. And if you don't want to be there, you sit at the bottom and you take what you can get. Your opinion is null and void. You get what you get. You want to eat out the dumpster. You want to scrape the bottom of the barrel. Then you do that. We ain't doing that. We'll miss out for a year or two and put that work in so we can get the cream of the crop. You go get what you want out of this life. You don't just take what comes to you. But that kissing and telling and all of that. And just the other part again, when you bringing up another man and he's not present, you don't know what the story was. You see what I'm saying? You don't know what that situation looked like. But you get on these platforms and you want to tell us, you want to tell the business. Oh yeah, man, I met such and such. We was talking. We had just fucked. And man, come on, bro. You don't get no stripes. You don't get no stripes or no pats on the backs or no daps. And Nore, again, and I know it's about content, but again, this certain men got to stand on business. I wouldn't even let him get on my shit and say that shit. I'm like, hey, we ain't got to get into all the particulars. That's your business. Respect her and respect you. Respect yourself. You respect her by respecting yourself and your woman. If you still married or in a relationship and she done moved on, man, respect that. I ain't about to let you don't get on my shit and tell no and do all that kissing, telling and mess and all. We ain't even about to tolerate it. That's because men don't stand on business no more. All you niggas want is views, clicks, and content. Nah, you ain't finna you ain't about to come on no platform and slander nobody, man, woman, or child. You go deal with that with her or whoever. We ain't about to make no dollar off no mess. We ain't doing that. But this is the telltale signs of a jaded man who can't get over heartbreak. All that shit come with the territory. It comes with it. It comes with it. Just like being sore after working out. It comes with it. Being tired after running, doing cardio, it comes with it. It's part of the game. If you don't want the bumps and bruises and the aches and pains that come with grinding, then go sit your ass on the bench. Go sit your ass on the bench then. This ain't for you. Again, a lot of chicks, she was just playing her position, trying to make sure, I don't know what her background is, but again, women will do things out of desperation. I got to do this. So they you know, they don't really look at the, again, women are not long-term planners. They think short-term. That's why they jump off the bridge. They crash out. Now, you don't get no amnesty. Women, you're not gonna get no amnesty or no pass for crashing out because you know you couldn't see straight or because you couldn't see toward the future. Because you ain't gonna get no pass. I'm sorry. Nobody gonna get a pass. If I jump out the window, I gotta deal with what come with it. So you dealing with this type of nigga, not knowing what type of nigga you dealing with because you want your career to get further or you want to get, you know, certain treatment, certain opportunities. You gotta understand what come with it. Now you maybe in a relationship and your man looking at this like, why this nigga still talking on you? So it go both ways. Y'all make these decisions and you end up putting yourself in crazy situations. You're looking crazy. Now you may not be stunning, but again, it's just a bad look. Y'all get that pussy to any and every nigga that got some clout, got some, like, no. It used to be a moment in time, and I was talking to my homegirl. She said this. She said, "You got to be that nigga to fuck me. You got to be that guy, and it ain't that many. It ain't that many. That's what makes him that guy. It ain't that many. So y'all put yourself in these positions, and then when it don't, you think people just gonna roll over on it? No. I mean, you gotta set the standard high, set the bar high. Ladies, I'm give you some game. I try to give y'all a little game, and I always say I don't really talk to y'all no more because y'all don't listen anyway. So it's no point in really talking to you. But for the few who want to listen and want some game, you're not a man. You can't do what we do. I know you've been lied to. Go talk to your father because he misguided you. And your mother. They got you thinking that you can do what men do and it's okay. It's because you seen your mama do the same shit men do and thought it was okay because he ain't hold his nuts. I'm holding my nuts with both hands. You ain't me. You ain't no man and I ain't no woman. The Western society has indoctrinated you and played you like a fool. Got you all out of pocket. All out of position talking about you can do what men do and they got you out of pocket and you looking crazy. You see these women crashing out every day. The chicken Cali crashing out. Lolo Jones crying she freezing eggs, crashing out. You saw what you call it about 2-3 years ago. Taraji P. Henson, we want you back, black man. Crashing out. You make that bed, you gonna lay in that bitch. Simple. And ain't nobody gonna come get you out and build you another bed. You gonna lay in that motherfucker. You gonna lay in it. Y'all been played out of position. And you losing. You think you winning. Again, this social media this social media game so cold. You gotta know how to look at this social media. It's like some encrypted code. You gotta know how to read that shit. These chicks dressing that social media up so perfectly. They know what to post. They know how to interact. Bruh. This for the fellas. This like you gotta know how to read that social media. That shit a resume. Just look at the chicks as they age versus when you see younger chicks. As the younger chicks, they post a lot of reckless shit. As chicks get up in age, they make sure that social media presence and profile looks squeaky clean. Cause they know they know at a certain age they gotta make everything look good. Everything gotta look like it. Everything gotta look like they balling and this and this. Clocking in and out 9 to 5. 9 times out of 10, if you ain't in a career clocking in out 9 to 5, you ain't really balling like that. We got this vacation culture. Everybody balling, going to Mexico, going on vacation. Man, come on. Go look at the black community and look at everything that's in the motherfucking dumpster. Ain't nobody balling like that on a mass level and still clocking in and out of a 9 to 5. Come on, man. Cut the cap. I see straight through it. You got to know how to read this shit. But you guys let me know what you think about this video. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Day Master.